How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Some people want you to think the apocalypse is coming for crypto. They want you to think it's only going down from here, that there's no hope in the market. This is coming from some of the top Twitter accounts out there. I'm here to dispel those fears, to dispel those rumors, and talk to you about what's actually happening right now in the market and how there are some big opportunities. If you don't mind, hit subscribe. Turn on the bell notification underneath the video so you can see future videos just like this as soon as I make them. I'm heading out of town for a while, and I just recorded this. Nothing recorded. The audio didn't work for some reason. So if you like that kind of hustle, putting this video out right before a very long couple plane rides, hit subscribe. I appreciate that. There's also a few links underneath the video. One is to Margex, where you can trade with leverage. You can trade cryptocurrencies. Of course, this is only part of a well-balanced portfolio and plan for the next bull run, but this can be used to help amplify your returns. Of course, trade responsibly. There's no KYC. They just added a bunch of trading pairs. They have this new convert function where you can take profits in different cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin or USDT. You can sweep those profits there. There's also a link to CoinW underneath the video where you can buy spot cryptocurrencies and leverage trade as well. Now, obviously, the crypto market has fallen down a decent amount over the last few days. We fell down to 60,000, this very critical support. We had a lower high. So some people are coming out of the woodwork talking about how we are going down from here. Before we cover those people, there are some weird things happening. For example, Invest Answer says, is Kraken dead? Spotting ARB deltas is one thing, but a $2,400 spread, that's beyond ridiculous. When he took this screenshot, Bitcoin on Kraken was 63,100, but the actual price of Bitcoin on the majority of exchanges was 65,500. So a $2,400 difference. I've seen that before, a couple $100 with like Binance or something, but this is quite odd, and it's a little bit cause for concern. I would not have a majority of my crypto on anywhere that has this kind of ARB or this kind of difference. Just, it seems too weird to me. I don't like that. So I would withdraw onto a cold wallet or a hot wallet, something like that, just to play it a little bit safe. Around these dips, you do want to be careful about keeping too much of your crypto on exchanges. And it seems like even like normal exchanges, some of the top exchanges have some of the biggest issues versus like some of the smaller like some of the smaller leverage exchanges like Margex. Like Margex made it through the market downturn, but a lot of the bigger exchanges that had like yield just blew up. Peter Schiff says $60,000 is critical support for Bitcoin. A decisive break below that level will create a formidable triple top. The immediate downside projection is a move to 20K. At that price, MSTR will have a $2.7 billion unrealized loss on 214,000 Bitcoin acquired at a price of 34,000. Now, I have no idea why he says 20,000 is the next target. I mean, if we broke 60, there was a lot of resistance and a lot of support right between 50 and 52,000. After that, there's a lot that we did right around 40,000, 38,000. We had a lot of resistance around 30K as well and 25K. I have no idea why he would say 20K. I mean, that's not even the bottom of the bear market. It's not like we had much resistance there either or support there. I don't know, just really odd, right? Trying to cause some FUD. And then at that price, MSTR will have a $2.7 billion unrealized loss. Okay, yeah, I can say too that if gold went down to $1,000 per ounce instead of the $2,400 it's at, that Peter Schiff would be at an unrealized loss too, right? Like, the fact is, if something falls down a lot and you have a lot of it, yeah, you would be down, but this is not what's happening. It's not what's happening at all, right? Bitcoin's not anywhere close to this. This would be a 75% or 70% drop from the top that we saw a couple weeks ago. Very unlikely to happen. Whalewire also says Bitcoin's price is almost entirely dependent on how much tether is printed out of thin air and injected into shady, unregulated exchanges. Few understand the true value of Bitcoin, which is actually far from even $3,000. When this goes bust, it will be the greatest loss of wealth in human history. This is coming from an account with 520,000 followers that's supposedly the #1 finance and crypto letter with over 260,000 subscribers. Okay. My thought process is this person is continuously negative on crypto, always talking about how Tether is going to blow up and how Bitcoin's going back down to $2,000 or $3,000. And they have a crypto letter. It's very odd because only people that are bullish on crypto would have a crypto letter, unless they realized, hey, I can get more attention by posting negatively. I can scare people out of positions. I can buy those positions basically from them. Like I can cause more dips in the market and then get better pricing. And I think that's what they're doing. The fact is, Tether has been audited. It's made it through many bear markets. They have a lot of money. They're making a ton of money. And they're not the only reason that crypto is moving up. The ETFs buy Bitcoin from exchanges. They don't buy it using Tether. They just buy it straight from exchanges. And there's no way that Bitcoin is worth around $3,000 per coin. We have not seen $3,000 Bitcoin in years and years and years. That was where it was at the bottom of the 2018 bear market. Like at the very bottom. So if you continue to say something is worth a certain number and it has not been anywhere close to that number for 7 or 8 years, right? Or 6 years, you're wrong. You're just wrong, right? It's not anywhere close to this $3,000 mark, and it's probably never getting anywhere close to there again. So I think this is manipulation at this point. Now, I want to talk about what's actually happening in the crypto markets, what you should actually know, and not just being pushed out by FUD platforms, people that want to buy your bags from you, or they're pushing their own investments. Now, keep in mind, a lot of altcoins are down significantly from all-time highs. Bitcoin's down only about 12%, but Ethereum's down 37%, BNB is down 20%, and then you get into the really juicy ones. Solana, nearly cut in half from all-time highs. Even from just a month ago or a couple months ago, it's down significantly, about 40%, 30%. XRP down 87%, Dogecoin down 80%, Cardano down 85%, Avalanche down 75%. And a lot of these will never hit all-time highs again, but a lot of them will far surpass all-time highs. BNB, for example, there were times where it dropped significantly. It was $25.40 on February 13, 2020. A few days later, it went down 20%. So I had a 20% drop. A lot of people were scared. Then in 2 days, it fell over 50%, down to $9.50. A lot of people were scared. They panic sold, and they said, okay, well, this did go from $1 to $25. So I'm going to get out, right? Maybe they bought here at $4. Maybe they bought further back, like during the bear market. In 2017, there was $1, a couple dollars, and they thought, okay, I got my 10x. I'm just gonna get out because that maybe COVID is gonna cause us to never go up again. But if you just held, just within months, you were back at $30, and then we hit all-time highs, spiking up to $700, and we didn't get anywhere close to that $10 mark during the bear market. We didn't get anywhere close to the $25 mark during the bear market. You would have still been up 10x during the entire bear market. So yes, altcoins can fall down significantly, and they can still recover and go to all-time highs and blow away people with how much they're going up. Now, some people are taking advantage of this dip. Mr. 100 bought actually 4 times today. He's bought 4 times, over 100 Bitcoin each time, swallowing up as much as they can on this dip. So yeah, there are people taking advantage right now, buying from the weak hands. Keep in mind, there are a couple big catalysts that could be coming this week too. Hong Kong Bitcoin ETF approved as early as tomorrow. South Korea ETF also possibly coming soon. UBS and Morgan Stanley rushing to approve Bitcoin ETFs on their platforms for all clients. And we had the Bitcoin halving. Now, why is the Hong Kong ETF approval so big? Hong Kong is a $30.3 trillion market, 10x bigger capital market than the UK, with a higher propensity for risk and growth. This is going to be a remarkable addition to worldwide Bitcoin markets. Everyone is coming for your Bitcoin. Keep in mind, the US ETFs are also doing fantastic. Like what BlackRock's bought 250,000 Bitcoin, somewhere around there, in 3 months At this pace, they'll have 1 million Bitcoin by the end of the year. That is nuts. That's insane. That's 5% of the overall market. Now, some people would say that's negative, but keep in mind too, it's not just owned by BlackRock, it's owned through BlackRock by other entities like you and me, pension funds, retirement accounts. All types of people are buying these Bitcoin ETFs. So yeah, some people will sell at certain times, but it's not like BlackRock is going to take profits on Bitcoin. That's not how it works. Maybe they advise their clients to maybe rebalance or something like that, but it's not like they're going to go out and sell Bitcoin necessarily when it continues to move up. There are a lot of entities that still haven't bought Bitcoin that want to buy Bitcoin. And keep in mind too, right now, there's 900 Bitcoin being mined a day. This is a tweet that I just posted yesterday. If you don't follow me on Twitter, go follow me there. Right now, BlackRock can buy the daily issuance of Bitcoin by buying 900 Bitcoin, which is about $61 million. This is yesterday, so maybe it's changed a little bit. In 40 years, BlackRock can buy the daily issuance of Bitcoin by buying under 1 Bitcoin. Supply and demand says we go up. That's crazy. People don't think about 4 decades into the future, but exponentiality happens in the Bitcoin halvings. It's just reversed, right? So yeah, 900 goes to 450, goes to 225, which goes to 112.5, which goes to 106.25, or, it continues to go down exponentially. And in 40 years, there's less than 1 Bitcoin mined a day. I know we only look at years typically in crypto. We don't look at decades, but it is crazy to think about. So yeah, I'm going to take some profits on my Bitcoin bag this bull market, but I'll also keep some Bitcoin around because I do not want to be out of this asset for the long term. Keep in mind, Bitcoin dominance is heading higher, or did head higher. It's at the prior support level, around 57% that we saw in 2020. So yeah, we might kind of chop around here. Maybe we break up to 60%. I know Benjamin Cohen says 60% is where we are headed. I would not disagree with him. I definitely could see us move up into this region here. But at this point, yeah, altcoins are bleeding. Bitcoin has been bleeding a little bit too, to a lesser extent. But overall, I think we're going to be just fine. We can always see bigger dips, so be ready. Have some cash there. Get ready. If you want to dollar cost average, that's why we also take profits as we move up, which is something I've talked about on the channel as well. No one wants to talk about it until there's a dip, and then they're like, oh, I wish I had more to buy this dip with. So be careful out there. Let me know your thoughts on this underneath the video. Big thanks to you guys for watching this video. And I am heading out of the country, so the videos might be posted at a weird time, but I'm going to a big event over in Dubai, Token 2049. If you're going to be there, let me know in the comment section. I appreciate it. I will see you in the next one.